right, man. Let's talk about possibly the Pistons. What y'all think about them trading for Bradley Beal? Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. So, excuse me, neck hurting. But yeah, man, I think it'd be interesting, especially, with rumors that Phoenix can blow it up with Kevin Durant. Especially next year if they don't get off to a good start. They could be trying to blow it up and build around Booker. A lot of the Piston fans that was, wanting to get Booker once they heard that they possibly could trade Kevin Durant, which Stephen A said that's what he heard, and maybe they heard Stephen A said, and they said they're not. But I just don't see the Phoenix Suns team working how they supposed to work. Now, you'd be like, well, why would they try it again and not blow it up? They had a very anxious owner, and last year, Bradley Beal wasn't healthy. So this year they said with everybody healthy, with more cohesiveness, maybe we could be good. And what they not understanding is you need depth, and that's why I don't really like Denver this year, because Denver didn't replace what they lost. When they lost Bruce Brown, they lost the ball handler and the shooter. Okay. They get Russell Westbrook, they get a ball handler, but they don't get shooting. On top of that, the following year, you lose Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. You lose perimeter defense, and you lose another sharpshooter. You know what I'm saying? So you still ain't replaced two shooters in the lineup. So when you look at Phoenix, you put three mega contracts together, and it's not working. Nobody by trade is a point guard. Devin Booker's the closest thing to a point guard. You need a full team. Boston had a full team. We talking about Derrick White, Drew Holiday, Porzingis, Brown, Tatum, and some of the guys they brought off the bench. They had a full team. They had Hauser off the bench. They had the other brother. What's the other guy that can shoot off their bench? They had some guys out there that can play. The Knicks is putting together a team. I mean, you look at them. Mitchell Robinson. They lost Hartenstein though. Mikhail. They bring back Julius Randle, DiVincenzo. They got another shooter off the bench. I forget the young guy's name. They can shoot it off the bench. They got a team. You need a full team, and that kind of bring me to like if Phoenix blow it up. Because, they going to blow it up and probably build around Devin Booker is probably the plan. If not, they might blow it all up, right? So, obviously, when you look at it, Bradley Beal, this year 54, next year like 56, 57, end off about $57 million for the next 3 years. So, he owed about 160 in the next 3 years or something like that. So, but could it work? I mean, it could work. Bradley Beal either need to be on the championship contender or he need to be surrounded by fresh legs. And the Pistons got the fresh legs to surround him with. He not a guy that need to dominate the ball. K can create for him. He can stretch and shoot. Ideally, he's one of the guys that they would need to get where they need to get at. He can kind of put the ball on the ground, but also he can play without that. He can play without the rock. He can catch and shoot it. He can get it off the bounce. He can get it off the cut. He can slash and all that type of stuff. So, yeah, I think overall that's a good look. That's a good fit for the Pistons. That's a really good fit. Would you like to kind of see him on one of those teams where he got a chance to win a championship? That's on the up and up. Would you like to see him on Denver? Would you like to see him? Where else? Where else they? Any championship caliber team, Milwaukee. I'm just throwing names out there. I know, but the problem is financially, the fit. The fit financially. You know what I'm saying? Getting old. A lot of them wear and tear was on his body. What they wear and tear was on their body. In Washington, getting ran into the mud, losing. He left his best years there. Sometimes when you get so used to losing, that becomes part of your DNA, and you can't really change that. So for him, either it's going to go to a contender, which is going to be hard to fit that number in the cap, or it's going to be like go to like a team that's on the rise or a lower team. And No, if you Charlotte, you looking at that too. I know you probably don't want to pay that price tag in these markets, but if you Charlotte, you looking at that too. You know, a veteran guy that's very well respected, respectable guy. I mean, you know, he didn't want to leave DC, and DC is Chocolate City. Before Atlanta was known as the hub for black culture, you know, DC was what DC was where all the black professionals was at. That's you know, that DC got a lot of history down there. A lot of beautiful women, a lot of beautiful black people, a lot of beautiful people in general. It's very historic, you know, and people say, oh man, no, who want to be in DC? DC is beautiful. It's expensive. That area down there is beautiful. You know, and then now, you know, as far as the culture, now some of the infrastructure in the White House surrounded by like terrible things in the neighborhood, yeah, but as far as the professionalism and the nightlife down there, a lot of people tend to like it. You know, before Atlanta, there was DC. And in a minute, they're going to be saying before, you know, Atlanta, it was Houston. I mean, before Houston, it was Atlanta. That's kind of where it's trending to. But nonetheless, it'll be good. I mean, it's a good fit. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Systematic fit or system fit. It's a great fit. Don't need the ball. The Pistons got the pieces to absorb it. They can find a way to make it work on the cap. If they they keep Paul Reed, but they cut him, they can create another 18 million in cap space to throw him in a trade. So they can make it. They can make it work. Is it worth the squeeze? I mean, shit, I don't know. But you opening up a whole new avenue for spacing between Beal, Tobias spacing. Then that way, guess what? You can get away with Ron Hollins or Short Thompson at the 3. Real talk, you can get away with it. You got a lot of shooting out there. So it'll be something to look at if Phoenix, you know, figure they want to blow it up, which it won't be now. You think about January, February, maybe next offseason. Then next offseason, you go into next offseason, it's even better because he only got 2 years left with over $100 million. So once you get past that first year, or the third year of his contract, then it's expiring contract. That contract is mad attractive. But his chances of going to an upper echelon team is hurt by the amount of money he's making. So yeah, it's hurt by the amount of money he's making. So, but yeah, I think he'd be a great fit for what Detroit trying to do just from a system fit. So, you know, some people may disagree, but a guy that don't need to pound the ball into the hardwood, and he can just catch a shoot and do some things. You know, is that enough to get them to championship? No, but I don't think it's too much to get them to the championship. I think if they get to the championship, it's going to be based on Jalen Duren, Cade Cunningham, and some of the younger pieces, Ron Hollins, developing and getting them there. So it's not going to be, I'm going to bring in a LeBron or I'm going to bring in a Kevin Durant and we're going to change this thing around. No, it's going to be about Cade, Duren, whoever the young guys going to be here, Ron, Jaden. It's going to be about them getting them to that championship point, and then it's going to be a veteran player to help them get over that hump. So, but hey, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Spotify and Anchor. Sorry, but check out my other channel if you want to check out my Patreon over there, my Facebook, my Spotify, everything over there, Apple Podcasts, Goodfella TV. Just hit the link tree when you go over to the description. Peace.